Good morning, Redskins. Here are your announcements for today, March 4th. For birthdays today is Martin Smith, so everybody wish him a happy birthday. For lunch today, we're having ravioli, hash browns, carrots, pears, and milk. Go get that in the cafeteria. Just a reminder that the NHS application workshop is today at noon. So go to that, and there's also a Principals Advisory Council at noon as well. That's in the library. Today for our sports, we have baseball in Holbrook, and they're dismissed at 11:30. You guys leave at 11:45.
Pause.
There's volleyball open gym at 5:30 to 7, and then there's a club wrestling thing at 5:30 to 7, and then this is also the last night of the spring play, Footloose. At 7 p.m., so everybody go support and be involved. Senior ads are due at March 15th, so everybody remind your parents. You also have to have your yearbook purchased by April 1st, and the link is posted in Google Classroom, so everybody go do that. And also prom, these are on everyone's windshields outside, but yeah, that is going to be the weekend that we get back from spring break. So boys, do not forget to ask a girl and make them get dressed in 1 week. Ask them this week so that they have time. And go see the flyers for more details. And that's all for now, Redskins. Remember, we are one, we fear no one. Own it. Quick PS, seniors, make sure you are checking your Google Classroom because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's being posted on there, and we need like answers to surveys and things like that. So, and check your email too. Oh, and scholarships are on there as well. So those are really important.
Hey students, hey, the math department and Mrs. Bushman particularly has something kind of cool for you guys. So as testing is coming up shortly, we looked back at last year's testing and gave that data of how everybody did to the different team leaders. Well, I just had Mrs. Bushman come and give me some gift cards to reward the students who performed well on those tests. So I'm going to go ahead and do some drawing and some announcing. Here, the first thing that we've done, by we, again, I shouldn't say we, this hasn't been me. All I did is gave them the information, and this is the math team has came together, and Mrs. Bushman to create and to buy these Ditty's gift card, $10 Ditty's gift card, to each student who performed the highest on the ACT or ACT Aspire on testing last year from each class. So I'm going to read the class, the math class, and then who scored highest on the ACT from that class, if that makes sense. So it's not just the top 6 ACT getters, but the top from each of the different subjects. All right, with that said, we actually had a tie for FinLit. So FinLit, there are 2 gift cards here, one for Glenn Charleston and the other one for Deanne Morales. So Glenn and Deanne, come get these in between classes. From geometry, Max Udall scored the highest out of all the geometry students. Algebra 1, Rory Knight. Well done, Rory. Pre-algebra, Preston Giffen gets to come and get one of these. Algebra 1 skills, Logan Giffen. Algebra 2 skills, Chantel Rojas gets to come and get one of these. Geometry skills, Jocelyn Chavez. And two more. Algebra 2, Brennan Leslie scored the highest. And lastly, college algebra, Michael Bushman. College algebra, or Michael Bushman, I will also say, scored the highest out of anybody in the school on the math. So well done, all of you. In between the break, come and get this. So the other thing that they did is they bought 4 Amazon gift cards. And these 4 we were instructed to get anybody who was proficient in their math test. Proficient means, so like there's this scoring of mentally proficient, partially proficient, proficient, and then highly proficient. So what it means to be proficient is that you are either proficient or highly proficient, and you have scored above the average of what others will score. So of all of the students who scored above average, we took them all and we put them in and we drew out the names. 4 different names, and I will now reveal who those 4 are, and those 4 randomly get these Amazon gift cards. Okay, so where are you? Jane Humphreys is the first one that got one. So Jane, come between classes and get that. The next one, Sean Jackson. Sean Jackson, should show you that side. Just won that. The next one, where are you? Where are you? Maya Senegini. Maya Senegini. And lastly, by the way, that was... Okay, I'm going to explain that in a minute. And the last one was Taylor White. So, what those were is one from the ACT test, one from the ACT Aspire, one from the pre-ACT, and then there was one of you that was just, then we put all 3 together and drew that. So, anyway, great job to each of you, and thank you, Mrs. Bushman, who took the initiative to encourage each of you to do your best on these testing. Testing always has such a negative connotation, but a positive result for those who do their best on these tests. And we know they're not fun. We know they're not your favorite part of the year, but doing your best on these testing is very important, and we encourage you all to just do absolutely everything you can to do your best on these tests. Any concerns, issues, come and chat with us, and we'd love to help you resolve those. Congratulations to all the winners of those gift cards, and thank you to the math team for providing them. So have a good day, guys.